So, I'm a drummer, and it has been way too long since my last PGR video, so we're jumping back in with Last Resort. This has probably been the most requested song after Narwhal, and if you haven't seen my Narwhal video or any of my other PGR videos, be sure to check those out. I'll try and drop a link up below or down above, something along those lines. So far, Punishing Gray Raven, not a single song has disappointed. They have all been extremely hype. And you guys have hyped up Last Resort a lot, so I'm excited to hear this. Okay. Dun 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 dun. The strings right here, they're hitting those little what do they call that, a staccato? Okay, things are gonna start hitting the fan very quickly in the song. I can see that's creating like our sense of rhythmic background right here. Okay, so you've got a little like synthesized. It's really more of a bass line than it is like a kick drum in the background. It's very soft, it's very subtle, but these strings are giving us like the rhythm, the pavement that we're gonna walk on for the rest of this section of the song. Yeah, there's the horns. So without knowing the concept for this song, a lot of times horns are used to represent one of two things. Okay. So I was about to say they're used to represent one of two things. Commonly, they're used for moments of triumph, or they are often used in like literally the exact opposite sense. Like a deep throaty horn section symbolizes like a struggle or like an impending doom of sorts. Maybe you come up on a boss and you get this like coming up on them, and it gives scale as they hold out the notes. You get a sense of scale. More commonly, it's used for triumph. I don't know anything about what's happening. I've never played Punishing Gray Raven, which is one of the fun things about listening to these songs and like trying to guess what the context is. If I had to muster a guess right now, this sounds like it's building up for a moment of triumph. Maybe we're getting the courage to do something. Maybe we're being hyped up before we have to do something. I have no idea, but just based on the sound, that's kind of where I'm going. See right there? This feels like triumph to me. And this is cool because I talked about those strings, the violins, setting like the percussive backbone, literally, I think I said the pavement for the path we were going to walk for the rest of the section. They're still doing the same thing with that same pattern. And now we have a proper drum beat in here. Tempo change. Whoa! Oh, wait. Right? Yes, that's got to be a tempo change. I was in the middle of composing a thought about the drum beat happening and how it's playing with the strings right there, but I can't focus on anything but this. Something about PGR synthesizers, they go way too hard, bro. Yes! I was like, this is the perfect chance for them to mix up the beat and go with something a little bit more straightforward, right? It's a very pop sensitive form of writing. I recently did a series of videos about songs that were pop, and they're from the game Honkai Star Rail. If you're not familiar, check out those videos. They're great music, but they're pop songs, and there's a lot of really common practices used in pop. And even if you're not writing a pop song like this is clearly not this is not pop friendly. This isn't pop sensitive. This is a game soundtrack, and you very much feel it, but you can still employ practices used for pop music to create like really comfortable parts of songs. And so in pop, a lot of times you're going to go through your series of verses and you're going to go through them in phases, like a first half and a second half to the verse. It's really common for the first half to be like a little bit more open-ended, and then on the second half to go really just straight down the middle. And that's what they're doing here. And a lot of times what you're doing in those instances is you are building into the next section of the song without using a dedicated builder part. So if I had to guess, we're going to go straight into this section, and that section is sponsored by Guild of Guardians. Dungeons and monsters and wizards, oh my! Guild of Guardians is a brand new roguelite RPG that puts you in control as you explore the mysteries of a bustling mythical fantasy world brimming with possibility. With a player-centric reward system, there is no shortage of amazing and unique rewards for you to earn. Better yet, you can start a guild with your friends and earn loot together. Featuring a plethora of amazing characters to summon, dungeons to explore, bosses to conquer, and items to collect, Guild of Guardians is bringing a little bit of everything to the table. But hey, don't worry if you don't have time to grind for hours and hours on end. This expertly curated mobile experience lets you play at your own pace. And hey, when you do have a little extra time on your hands, call forth your favorite characters and set off on a grand adventure. You never know what surprises may be waiting in the next dungeon, so upgrade your characters and bring all the firepower you've got. Leave no stone unturned and collect absolutely everything along the way. Make your way to the video description and use my link to download Guild of Guardians to get your guild gassed up and ready to slay right now. Thank you, Guild of Guardians, for putting wood in my fireplace. Now let's get back to the video. So if I had to guess, we're going to go straight into this section, and it's probably going to go into something big. Oftentimes you'll have like a pre-chorus where the song kind of opens back up and it pulls back. This is fun. Again, I've never heard the song. I've never played the game, so I'm just trying to predict. But because they're using that technique, it's very pop-friendly. I get the feeling we're probably just going to go straight from this into something big without like a proper filler section, like no pre-chorus, no bridge. There might be a small instrumental turnaround that I don't really count that because like you can't really build off of just like a quick note of something, you know, other than like a ream with a synthesizer, which knowing PGR, there's a very good chance that that gets used as well. All right, let's listen. Maybe a little bit of snare here would be nice, right? Like hit it with the pop, pop. I was right, it does sound good. Okay. So my prediction that they were going to go from that verse right into something big was, you know, in my mind, I expected them to go like all in, and I was wrong about this. Now this section feels very big because they've opened it up and they've got a lot of like swelling, aromatic sounds coming in. That's not the right word. Atmospheric. They got a lot of swelling atmospheric sounds from the synthesizers and the vocals coming in right here. So this section feels very big. Not what I was expecting though. We've got that synth line on piano now, and that's really cool to hear. And this is building. This is the build-up. Yep. Classic dance snare build-up. Now, I wonder, are we going to go big, or are we going to get a nasty-ass drop? A nasty-ass drop! Oh, God! Oh. Whoa! Damn! I literally felt like my back muscles wave with that bass drop. What the hell? What? Bro. That was crazy. We are listening to that again. That was like just dubstep enough to feel like kind of like edgy and in your face, but not so dubstep, but not so dubstep that I hated it. I don't like dubstep Elements of dubstep are fine. Like I feel like for me, it's too noisy. It's too in your face. It's too abrasive. But it's neat that they're using some dubstep techniques to just add a little bit of abrasion in here without going like way off the deep end. Nasty ass drop incoming. Oh man, buckle up. Damn. Woo! Wow, that was a blast. I can't wait to hear the music in Wuthering Waves. I hope people don't get mad that I'm like talking about other games while watching a PGR video. But Wuthering Waves is from the same team. And oh man, this music is incredible. Another build up. Wow. Listen to those vocals. Holy crap. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot, wrong button. I just realized I'm covering up Homegirl's head the whole time. Okay, now we're out of her headspace, literally. All right, there's that same snare fill, but the instrumentation's different. What are we going into this time? Another nasty ass beat drop? Are we going to circle back to it, or are they going to change it up? They went back to it with the crazy vocals from earlier. Whoa! And they upped the dubstep level for that one section. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Adding in that little bit of dubstep right there for that last section, that shook it up, bro. That shakes you to your core, and I think that was super, super smart use of dubstep right there. Wow, man, once again, Kuro Games, Punishing Grayraven, Vanguard Sound. Wow, this is just amazing. If I had more time on my hands, I would play PGR just for the music. But I don't have enough time on my hands, and I'm not gonna lie, I have really enjoyed doing these PGR videos with zero context, because they use a lot of really smart and really common songwriting techniques, but their take on them and the delivery and the execution is so different from what I'm used to with a lot of the other games that I listen to and make videos for. So these have been super refreshing. And of course, if you like the video, the best way to support it is to like, subscribe, share with your friends, let folks know about these PGR videos. You guys have done a great job gassing these up. I love making these videos. People have been asking me for weeks, when's the next PGR video? So here it is. I promise I'll be more consistent with them going forward, because there's just so much great music to dive into from this game franchise. Leave your comments. Let me know what what songs we should next check out. I read all my comments. I'll check them out and see you in the next video. Love the games. Love yourself. And I love you. Bye.